Hey everybody, it's Huey
and David, and today we're gonna tell you how to avoid gaining weight during the holidays.
Which is easier said than done. And disclaimer, we're not professionals and we actually never accomplished this ourselves, so...
Yeah, we always gain 10 pounds every holidays, so we might not be the best reference, but hey, these are the tricks that were referred by other people. So let's see if we can actually accomplish something, because I want a nice body when we go to Vietnam next year.
We should actually follow these advice as well.
We'll try. We'll try and we'll tell you in a vlog sometimes during Christmas when we're like, oh, when we unbutton our pants to eat more. Okay, so the first one is basically to eat before you drink. Yeah, so...
It doesn't make sense.
No, it is because people tend to drink more. I'm talking about alcohol here.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so if you eat before, you tend to drink a little bit less. So less calories, my guess is. Again, we're not professional, but that's one of the tips.
Also, when you eat, make sure you eat slowly and chew before you swallow. Just like a blow.
This is not family friendly.
That will help your system to digest it better. You get more nutrients out of it and you feel fuller. I think the reasoning behind this is like it takes your brain like about 20 minutes to process what you're eating. So you can just keep eating and your brain won't know that you're full until 20 minutes later.
So another thing would be to fill yourself with proteins instead of like anything. So let's say there's a bunch of stuff on the table, go for the turkey, go for the meat instead of filling yourself with like mashed potatoes or
carbs. Yes, avoid carbs.
Yeah,
at all costs. I know it's gonna be super hard because carbs is so good. Mashed potato, bread, oh, so good. A moment in your mouth is a lifetime on your waist. What's the saying? I forgot.
I don't know, just don't say it.
Also, if you go into some sort of holiday potluck, bring a healthy side dish instead of something greasy.
Exactly, so at least you'll have that option if anyone else brought something greasy.
And chances are nobody's gonna want to eat your healthy dish, so...
I'm actually bringing the cupcakes for my potluck, so I'm already not listening to those tips. But hey, at least we're trying. Another good tips I think is a really good idea is to serve portions like in a restaurant. So don't just bring the whole thing on the table and leave it there so the people can just like keep filling up. So if you leave it in the kitchen, you're at least gonna have like, you have this there in your plate and that's it. Well, you can still ask after for another, but not just leave it on the table like a buffet. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And also, if you happen to be eating at home, this actually apply to all the time, not just the holidays, is don't eat and watch TV at the same time. Because when you're watching something, your brain is...
You're making poor food decisions.
Yes, you're making poor food decisions and you're just gonna eat and eat and eat.
Another really good trick is actually to give people smaller plates so you have less space to fill it up. So you might go multiple times to serve yourself, but at least you won't overfeed.
Also, fill up on fiber. Fiber will help you feel fuller and it's actually good for you. Your body needs a lot of it. So, what kind of food has a lot of fiber?
Prunes.
Eat bamboo like a panda?
I'm actually pretty bad at this. Like, I know some oatmeal has a lot of fiber, but you're not gonna eat.
I don't know, but go look it up on Google. What food has a lot of fiber and eat them. Another
really good tips is actually to, let's say, replace the butter with healthier oils like olive oil. It's actually better fat.
One thing to keep in mind though, guys, is that whatever it is, you have to make your goals realistic, because if you're like, I'm not gonna eat anything at all during the holidays, and you're gonna crave it and then you just gonna collapse. So whatever your goals is, make it realistic. say won't eat as much or whatever, but make it realistic so you will be able to do it.
Yeah, if you can reach the goal, it's more positive experience and it's more achievable.
Yeah.
Another thing you can do is to chew gum. So let's say when it's Christmas time, you always talk with people, socializing, and if your mouth is not busy, you tend to just take a snack that's right there and shove it up your mouth on and on. But if you have a gum chewing, then you already have something in your mouth. And if you're not hungry, then you won't go for a snack.
I was thinking about something else in my mouth.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much editing to do.
No. Also, don't forget to avoid added sugar. Just eat a lot of fruits to get your whatever you need, but do not put like sugar in coffee. Eat stuff that has added sugar.
Pie, cake, cookies.
I think this one's gonna be impossible.
But there's
How
always...
can you go through the holidays without eating all these cake and dessert?
Well, okay, I'm gonna give that one right away. So there's another tip that is actually to cave in cravings. So once in a while, it's fine to just go ahead and like shove your face in the cake. You can't just avoid everything. At some point, you're gonna want it, and if you just keep restricting yourself, you're just gonna pig out. So once in a while, it's fine to just let it go and grab a piece of cake.
Or two, or the whole cake, whatever.
Well, no, that's what we're trying to avoid here.
Yeah, and instead, just load yourself up with a lot of veggies, especially me. Not a big fan of vegetables, but it's good for you and it fills you up, so.
Yeah, and there's always like those plates of, I'm pretty sure crudité is the word.
Crudité.
I'm not sure how to say it in English, but there's always like those veggies displayed in a plate and there's a dip in the middle. So go for that instead of like whatever else is much more delicious.
Man, this makes the holiday seems like
sad
and depressing and painful.
But you can do it.
Whatever, guys, just pig out. Forget all what we just said.
Exactly. Don't be fat and ugly, just be ugly.
Oh, one important thing is don't forget to work out. A lot of people, they think like, hey, my New Year resolution is to go to the gym and lose weight, so they defer that part until January when it's too late. Just go to the gym right now, during the holidays even, which is great because the gym will probably be empty.
True that, so you can lift all you want. Another tip is to actually get Tupperwares ready. So whenever your guests are leaving, you can just give them food so they can bring it away. And then there's gonna be less for you to eat after.
Yeah.
Your grandma does that all the time.
I can't believe I'm saying this because I know I'm not gonna follow it, but don't drink a lot. Don't get too drunk. One of the things that people are actually not aware of is there's a lot of calories in alcoholic drinks, and a lot of people gain weight from just those drinks instead of food. So I'm not gonna do it, but you're stronger than me. You can do it.
You're gonna do it. Another really good thing is to drink a lot of water. Water tends to fill you up, and often when you're thirsty, you feel like you're hungry, but you're thirsty. So lots of water, guys.
Thirsty. Also, don't forget to not skip any meal, because if you skip a meal, you're gonna get too hungry and you're gonna pig out like crazy. So
another very important thing is to sleep well, because it's proven that when you're sleep deprived, it affects your eating disorder. I don't know how to say it. Your eating habits.
I don't know. Like, I always get hungry after I wake up. So
yeah, but if you don't sleep enough, you're gonna have like weird habits when you're eating.
One of the things that I find useful too is to walk a lot. I know, like, if you live in a city like ours, it's so cold outside, but walking, like climbing the stairs, like small stuff like that actually really helps in addition to working out.
Drink in a tall, thin glass. So there was a study done about people filling less those glass, and you think you drink slower too when you have a tall, thin glass. It's just like a weird way.
Do you bring it with you wherever you go? Because how is this applicable?
People have tall, thin glass everywhere, like a champagne flute instead of a wine cup, let's say. If you have the opportunity we're talking about. God, you're annoying.
if you could choose your seat when you're at a holidays party, make sure that you are facing the other way from where the desserts are. If you're constantly looking at desserts,
You're gonna want it.
you're gonna eat all of it, like I would.
So another really good tip is to avoid eating after 6 p.m. because your digestive system is made in a way that if you eat late or too close to your sleep time, then your digestion is not going to be burning the calories as well as it would be earlier. So this was our tip to avoid gaining weight for the holidays. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
To give the unicorn his horn, and we will check back with you guys in January to see how many pounds we put on.
We should actually do a vlog with like scale. Thank you. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.